Okay, now you can see that I just opened jQuery.com website, and here you need to download this jQuery, and this is the latest one which you have, jQuery version 3.1. So I'm going to click on this, and most of the times you will get question on, like, we have two things here. If you see here, there are two things. So one is production jQuery and one is development jQuery. So production jQuery and development jQuery, functionality wise, both are same. So the difference is, let's take for example, I'm going to write here, I'm going to tell you what is the difference. So I have here maths.js, and in this folder I'm going to copy one more, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it. So this one I'm going to name it as maths.min.js. So now I have one maths.js, I have one more maths.min.js. Now what I'll do is I'm going to open this in Visual Studio, and you have the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the method name to an, and I don't care about the names now. So see here, I'm going to write if, I'm going to write yes, and I'm going to write r, and so same things I repeat here. So let me copy this. I'm going to copy this, and so here I'm going to put if, I'm going to put here yes, and document.getElementById.value is equal to r. Okay. Now if you see here, we have the same functionality. So now this indentation also will not be there. We don't care about indentation also. So now if you see here, so I'll just tell you what is production version. Now I'm removing all the indentation. So now if you see, technically both these files which I have here and both these files will give the same result if I use it. So now see this, in this file maths.min.js, I gave the same functionality, but variable names, indentation, everything I removed it. So now I save it. Now if I go back here, I will get the same output irrespective of whether I use maths.js or min.js. Now if you see this, I'm going to right click on this view in browser, and you will see the same output now. Okay, now let's say this, there could be some small mistake here. Let's say this, what is the mistake? Make maths.min.js, and let's see what is the mistake now. Let's try to fix it. So okay, we need to call the function name, which is I changed to an. That's the mistake. So I just need to change the function name. So let's change the function name to an. Okay, now let's save it and right click on this view in browser, and let's see if it works. So it's working, right? So now if you see here, now the reason why, so JavaScript, jQuery is a huge library. It has hundreds of methods in it. So the developers of jQuery, what they have done was they created one for development version, because developer, when they see the code, they should understand it. So now if you see this, you will understand it. Okay, add numbers is there, first number is there, so you'll understand getting the first number, everything. So this is called developer version, where readability is there, indentation is there, everything is there. And when you go to here, they don't care about indentation and all. The main goal of this minified production version is to reduce the bandwidth for the you'll put it in the production, and the file size will be reduced drastically, right? Now let's say this, I'm going back to this folder, and let's try to say this. Now I'm going to right click on this properties, and you can see here it's 274 bytes. Which one you're seeing, make maths is 274 bytes, and I'm going to right click on this min.js properties, and it's 190 bytes. So almost 84 bytes for one method, we saved it. So that's the goal for this one. If you go to jQuery website and jQuery.com, that's the reason why we have to. So functionality wise, there is no difference between production and development version. So if I open this, say this, I'm going to open production version, and I'm going to open development version. Now say this. So production version, they don't care about indentation and naming convention, comments, nothing. So it's just in one line. But whereas if you go to development version, properly indented and proper variable namings, everything will be there. So that way developer, if he wants to see some code and try to understand, he will understand it. I hope everyone is clear what is the main goal behind this two versions of production version and development version.